Welcome. Today we are talking with Brad Bailey, President and Chief Executive Officer of Red River Credit Union, that recently deployed Zogo to its members. Brad, welcome and thank you for joining us at Credit Union Digest.
Appreciate it, Larry.
Good. Okay. Well, glad you're here. So let's get started with the background. What was going on at Red River Credit Union that led to selecting and ultimately deploying the Zogo platform?
Well, we've had our own in-house financial advisor, financial educator that goes out to different areas, to schools and other organizations that teaches. But that's only so many people you can reach, and we were looking for another solution. And we tried others. We tried trying to entice members to come into the branch. That just didn't seem to work. They really just wanted us to fix their loan most of the time. So when we saw Zogo, or at least I saw it in a presentation, and I thought, boy, this thing is really kind of neat. So let's take a look at it. And one thing led to another, and we just kind of started the ball rolling, and we didn't realize we were an early adopter, and so had an opportunity to get onto a company that's really doing well.
Great, great. Thank you, Brad. So, when you were developing the Zogo initiative, what were the benefits that River Credit Union actually expected in that planning?
Well, we went in thinking that we were just trying to reach some of our members that don't go into branches. And, when we targeted younger members, of course, but we weren't just targeting just them. In fact, when we first started it, we did it inside the credit union and with a select group, and we just put it out there. And it was surprising. We have 370 employees, and about 150 or so joined up to test it. And it wasn't just young people, it was all ages wanting to learn more about financial education. And so when that happened, we thought, wow, this might be successful, because we're trying to reach an audience that doesn't want to come into the branches. And like I said, we tried other things. They were mainly videos. With the gamification, I thought, wow, this is this opportunity to jump into something that might work, and it has worked beyond way beyond our expectations.
Great, great. Good to hear that you were able to engage folks that typically don't come into the branch. So now that the platform has actually been deployed, and you spoke about this a little bit, but maybe you could go a little more, is what benefits did Red River actually realize?
So we have about 117,000 members or so, and we've been on it for about a year now, and we already have over 18,000 members that have actually signed up and are using the modules. And a lot of them are completing them, because we've spent about almost $15,000 in rewards. And that was one of the things, I was thinking, oh man, if this thing's really successful, it's going to break the bank, but it hasn't. But I tell you what, the gamification has been a big part of this success. The other thing is, I think it's attracted new members, because of the 18,000, 16 were online, with our mobile, and there's over 2,000 that went on to Zogo's own website. So my thinking is they weren't even members. So we might have gotten some new members out of this thing just through word of mouth.
Right. Very nice, very nice. And that kind of leads me to my, last question here, Brad. Did Red River experience any unexpected impacts or benefits as a result of deploying the platform?
I think the unexpected was it was a lot more successful than we thought it was going to be. Really, we were pretty amazed. It continues to grow. In fact, I'm looking at the stats right now. We've had over 800 members sign up for it in just the last month. So it's still popular. It's still out there, and it's just part of our mobile experience that we're trying to get to, through Q2, that will keep members coming back. And that's going to be the hard part, is keeping our mobile banking app fresh, and Zogo is a huge part of that. And so we are hoping that they continue to enhance it, and I know that Zogo is getting bigger and bigger and adding more services, so we're excited about that part.
Great, great. Well, Brad, thank you for spending time with Credit Union Digest and sharing with us how Red River Credit Union significantly advanced its commitment to financial education for its members and increased member engagement. Great, great accomplishment. So, Brad, again, thank you.
Appreciate it, Larry. Glad to be here.
Good. In closing, thank you for joining Credit Union Digest. If you have additional questions for Brad, please see the link in his bio.